What up, guys? We are in my home gym right now. I'm about to hit up some cardio. This is what my home gym looks like. So we got a pull-up station, dip station, like you can face forward, you can face backwards. And this thing is for the sit-ups, like you face that way, and then you do leg raises and stuff like that. I think these are for push-ups. I'm not really too sure. Got my bench, got a shitload of dumbbells. These are all adjustable, kind of Bowflex style dumbbells. Got a heavy bag right here. And currently on the bike, about to do some cardio. So I do try my best to make as many videos as I can during the week. But you know, sometimes I get busy. It becomes difficult to film and kind of talk about some of the topics. Because lately I've been more active on Reddit. And I didn't think I would get as many DMs and followers as I would get. I've been posting on the TURO forums. A lot of you guys here right now probably know me from Reddit because I've been posting on, I started this new Reddit account and just started posting, and I've been getting hit up with, just bombarded with plenty of emails, DMs. A lot of it's on, obviously most of it's on TURO. I didn't think it would be that popular, but a lot of TURO questions. And of course, a lot of questions are the same questions. And I don't mind answering it for y'all, but I figured it'd kind of be easier if I just made videos on some of the most popular questions I get. And because I am kind of running out and about during the day, it becomes difficult to make videos. But my downtime usually, right when I wake up, I don't do anything except work out and do my cardio. So right now I'm about to hit the bike, do the cardio. I figured this is probably one of the best times during my day to be able to just sit down and actually make a complete video. So I am an all-star power host on TURO, so I'm not just some random dude that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, or maybe I never know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just do random shit. But I've done some live seminars. I'm from Vancouver, BC. That's my market. I've done live seminars with just throughout Canada, BC, Ontario, places like that. And I recently was at the TURO Coast to Host. If you guys look backwards into my previous couple of videos, you'll see some clips from there. I do live speeches. I answer Q&As. And I also do TURO consultations, either in person or via Zoom and Facebook calls. So that's my whole spiel. Anyways, on to the question. I'm just going to try to keep this quick and precise for y'all and just get right down to it without any mumbo jumbo. Accidents on TURO, my number one question. Everyone is scared. What happens if someone wrecks your car? What is the process? Luckily for us, it's not too prevalent. I've only had maybe 2 accidents throughout my car rental career. Then one of the main ones was our C7 Corvette. A girl had rented it for less than a day. I think it was 8 hours later. No, she rented it for about 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. She picked it up in the afternoon, was supposed to return it at night, around midnight. But she was late picking it up. So, yeah. Anyways, so she rented it, crashed it. What happens now? So she pulls up, midnight, my bumper's fucking hanging off, my tire and rim is trashed, car is driving sideways. Fun, right? So what happens? First of all, you guys need to take, I myself take 50 to 80 photos, sometimes over 100 on high-end sports cars, just photos everywhere. I start from one side of my car, from the front, and then I'll go left to back, and then back to front again on the other side. I do this so, it's a little, if you take random pictures from all different angles, simultaneously, it's going to be difficult to know, what side is this. So I start from one side, go all around in circular motion. And so immediately when that happened, I called TURO support, sent them the pictures of the damage, sent them the pictures of what it looked like, my pre-trip photos, and immediately, well, not immediately, I think within the first day, they sent me $3,000 If my numbers, I'll double check the numbers because this was like last year. But it was about $3,000 that they initially wired me. That's a lowball offer. So Turo is always going to give you a lowball offer first, obviously, because they don't want to pay out if they don't have to. And I'm sure some suckers out there will just take the lowball offer and repair it themselves somewhere and pay a little bit more. I have no idea. Just keep in mind, the first offer is always a lowball offer. Okay, so they sent me $3,000. Okay, then I brought it to GM, Buick GM, because it's a GM product, it's a Chevrolet Corvette. I believe they quoted me $8,000, so it leaves a difference of $5,000. So all I did then was I called Turo back. I'm like, hey, I needed like the supplemental income because you guys gave me 3, now it's gonna cost 8, so it leaves a difference of 5. And what they did immediately was, again, just wired me the complete amount, $8,000, before the car was even fixed, because it took about like 2 to 3 months for GM to even order the parts in. So it took a while. But luckily what happens with Turo is I'm on the 75 plan. Keep that in mind. If you guys are on different plans, I'm on the 75 plan, which means I give Turo 25%. I keep 75%. Simple math. Okay, so basically they wired me the they wired me the extra $5,000 along with $3,000 to make a total of $8,000. It did run a little bit over $8,000, and yes, Turo did send me the rest. It ran like I think like $100 or $200 over $8,000. I don't really remember, but that was a non-issue. So it took about 2 to 3 months for GM to order the parts in. That's probably the worst part, is when your car is out of commission. It's not really like if Turo's gonna pay for it. Turo's gonna fucking pay for your car. If as long as you have the plan that covers it, all right, they're gonna pay for it. But the issue is the wait. I didn't know this. Like I didn't even think about that. So I hope that helps you guys. You guys can do your own judgment on if you only have one vehicle and it goes out of commission for a couple months. Like it might cripple some of you guys. It didn't really matter to me. We have a large fleet. Although at the time, not that large at that time. I only had a couple of cars. But anyways, to break it down, accident occurs. Call Turo. Turo wires you a lowball offer. Keep that in mind. It is lowball. Do not just accept that. It's a lowball offer, okay? Then you bring it to a place to fix. Make sure it's accredited. Look for places that know how to deal with warranty companies and third-party platforms like Turo. Like I believe I went to like at least 3 before I went to GM, and some wasn't familiar with Turo, some just didn't want to work with me because they knew Turo was paying them. But luckily I went to GM in Richmond, Canada, and I met Wayne. He was service and the bodywork manager or whatever. Super cool dude. Highly recommend them if you're in Canada. And he made it a breeze. So yeah, Turo will pay out. It's just your car's going to be out of commission for those couple of months, which really sucks. Luckily our other vehicles paid for this vehicle while I was out. Oh, another thing is like, because they wire you money before they even fix the car, all I did was take that $8,000. I invested in something else. Like I got another car. You can either buy a cash car with that $8,000 and then make back the $8,000 in 3 months, or what I like to do is I just took the $8,000. You can get a different loan, and now you have $8,000 as a buffer before the actual $8,000 is due from your Turo repairs. So I had 3 months. So I knew in 3 months, all I had to do was take this $8,000 and quadruple it. And then when I went to go pick back up the Corvette from GM, I just paid the $8,000 I originally got, but I already quadrupled it in my other investments. So hope this video helps you guys on what happens when an accident occurs. I get this message so much on Reddit, especially from people that are just starting out. They're like, What happens if someone crashes a car? What if Turo doesn't pay out? As long as you're on the proper plan, they will pay out. A lot of people are using the 90 plan, which means you keep 90%. It's a big chunk more. Turo takes 10%, but there is a bigger deductible. I can't remember what the deductible is. I think it's $2,500. For me, there was zero deductible because I was on the 75 plan. And you guys just have to weigh it out yourself if it's worth it. And if you have any other questions, find me, well, I'll subscribe to my YouTube first of all. You guys are already here. Find me on Reddit. You can find me on Instagram, Taikuza, Facebook, also Taikuza. All my social media is just underneath my name, Taikuza. So please, I also have a Facebook group called TURO MSI, as in multiple streams of income. I post regularly on there, and I post some of the questions you guys ask on there as well. Please follow me on Facebook as well. Peace.